In this video, we'll show you any turn-based game that you can play now, and I will give you the full gameplay with a perfect highlight to represent the best game quality of RPG that's available on Play Store and App Store right now. Remember to like this video and please enjoy the video of Top 10 Best Turn-Based RPG Games Gacha for Android and iOS New RPG Update. Star Sailors. What a beautiful work of a new anime game that's got a frequent update. Even they did several times of beta testing, that really made me believe what they did. Because I have seen the whole things all ready to play. This is a new game turn-based game. It has a lot of combat system that you need to learn. Basic attack costs no SP and generates a small amount of SP, and on the other side the active skill will consume some SP to perform a special action like burst action. It will boost your damage multiple times as a chain system. But if you would like to deal a massive damage, then unleash your ultimate skill. But you need to manage the SP number since it uses a large amount, then you should be wisely to save it until you face the critical moment. There's one thing the player need to be concerned about is an ability action. It's only useful once you break the enemy's defense first and only a specific hero can use it. But if you feel it's all quite tricky to understand, then just let the game do an autoplay by tapping the auto icon. Overall, it has the most stunning game's visual, but I wonder how good the gacha rate is. Star Savior. Finally, after waiting for it for more than a year, the developer decided to launch the game in a specific country, and surprisingly, it's not in English yet. Even though what has been showing is totally ready to release globally, because every single thing has prepared so well. Sometimes it just reminds me of a honky star rail by the character design and how the mechanism work, but it has one different things. Especially from the main gameplay, because on Star Savior it only has a dungeon base, not an open world. Even though I thought it would be an open world from the game's trailer, but it's quite enjoyable to play. Especially if you're a casual player and who would like to play an auto-grinding game. Of course, you can earn better results by playing manually. This is a new brand turn-based RPG with an anime art style with a perfect visualization and amazing voiceover. Romento White Shadow. This game is really insane. Unfortunately, on the Play Store it doesn't get a worthy score, but I realized the developer did a major update to make the game run smoothly. And through this video, I am sure you have been realizing how the game runs so well without any single laggy. This is a good way to learn for the other developer to make sure it has a good preparation first just before the game launch, so the score should be higher. Even the graphic looks so charming in 3D character design. I would say it has a PC quality. It has an open world concept where the player can explore the world by riding a mount and keep following the main mission faster. The enemy will respawn randomly, so we need to hit them first to give an advantage for the first turn. The game's combat mechanism lets the hero multiply the damage by using the third skill, and the ultimate will be unleashed then. King Arthur Legends Rise. I was really proud when any games developer tried to give a new innovation and idea through breaking the mobile market, because nowadays most of the turn-based RPG is only made with an anime art style, and it's way to dominate the market. Finally, this game came with a realistic graphic that have a great combination of western character design, which is really refreshing to me. And I'm sure the other players are thinking the same as me. It has a nice looking world in a medieval era where all of the NPC really represent that era. Interacting with them is what they are able to do for knowing about the condition and storyline. In combat, it has a great art style with less flashy effect skill that makes the game even more realistic. The camera action will always take the best spot to deliver the combat action from right perspective. Well done, Dev. Hoyeon. I'm sure everyone knows this game as an MMORPG, but actually this game has another genre which is turn-based RPG that you can access once you reach a certain level and clear a specific main quest to unlock the turn-based game. It has a very casual gameplay where the player can speed up the game speed and do an autoplay. In this genre, the player need to clear the battle stage by stage. By eliminating the entire enemy will be enough to continue to the next area with a higher difficulty level. The skill showcase seems pretty good though. Fellow Moon. This game is one of the best new turn-based RPG on mobile, but the game is on development and only available in a certain country, which is on SEA. But I didn't get any news about when the game will release globally. Even my team tried on looking on the official site, YouTube channel, and any resources on any social media. I think this is really important to let the global player know about the update. Okay, it has a side-scrolling perspective, especially when we explore the area. Going forward or backward are the only direction we can reach. There is so many hints that we should find to continue the mission and don't get stuck, so we need to always search for it actively. The combat mechanism is a turn-based system with a fast-paced level. The gameplay is quite easy to learn and understand. I'm sure you will enjoy it. Ataria Restored. For a newbie, I'm sure you will start to love it since you start the game. It's because we'll get a free SSR or a legendary hero to begin the journey. I think all of the game's developers should try this way to attract the player to play, because in the earlier game, the player can wipe the enemy out within less than 2 minutes, which is very fast if we compare with the other game. Seriously, this game is really good. It's one of the best new games on mobile with a great character design, amazing skill showcases, and the most important thing is the developer are really focusing on the storyline, the voiceover, the puzzle, and the problem that we need to solve is really attractive. The combat itself is a good game for a newbie. Every hero will have 3 main actives and buff skills. Make sure you understand the function to optimize the winning chance. Caught Me. The game has a very simple storyline, which is a man who's lost his memory because he has fallen from a higher altitude level. That's how the story starts. In the open world, we'll do an adventure with our Pokemon that's called with Caught Me. Summon them to follow us in an adventure and fight side by side with them. Each of the Caught Me will have their own corresponding command. When the command exceeds the time limit, then we can't deploy it. So stay sharp on this indicator. In combat, we'll play by a turn. Deploying a different pet is possible, and each of the pet will have a different element like water, fire, and wind. Make sure we understand how the element advantage correspondent is, because it will make a huge result on the weaknesses point and resist point. Anyway, you can make a duel within the other player in the arena stage in the duel PvP. Sword of Convalaria. This is one of the best new pixel art games with a turn-based game system. Proudly, I will put it on this list. It's a great new turn-based game with a lot of action system that we need to understand. Every hero will have a very important passive skill, like a counter-attack, improving the strength, attacks in a certain condition. So we need to read and understand how the gameplay is. Overall, I really love to see every character design. It looks so amazing from any aspect. It's just perfect. In the game, you always need to clear a ton of daily missions that contain different resources to gather some material for strengthening your main heroes. Even if it's just a pixel art design, but you can't underestimate the visual, it's just outstanding. Astris. One word is enough to describe about it, which is perfection. The most amazing turn-based anime with a top-tier storyline, very detailed animation, beautiful characters model, and how relaxing the music background is. This all aspect what making Astris become the most amazing RPG if you really want to play a JRPG vibes. But there is one more important thing that the player need to know. It's about a combat battle. As a turn-based game, it has a very attractive gameplay where the player need to be more active on controlling the hero. So we can make a counter-attack or evading the incoming attack. This all action need to be done by a tap and click based on the right timing. It's all about timing, precision, and strategy. This is a super premium game, but trust me, it's 100% worth to playing. Bonus. Chaos Zero Nightmare. This is a unique combination between a cute chibi character and also dark fantasy base. It seems like an opposite concept, but actually, it's blended perfectly into a new game experience in a turn-based concept. No wonder the game has been downloaded by over 1 million players worldwide. It has a card skill-based mechanism where the player needs to maintain the energy before releasing the skill. Each of the skills will consume a different amount of stamina, so we need to understand how the game works then. It has one of the best visuals from the skill showcase and the arena background. These all are the best new turn-based game RPG. Remember to like this video and see you on the next list. Thanks.